Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my April favorites. For those of you that don't know, April is my birthday month. My birthday is April 22nd, Earth Day. And so that was one of my favorite parts of April, even though we were in quarantine and it was my big 30th birthday. My husband made me feel so special. He did a surprise birthday party Zoom call, and it was just all that I could have hoped for, especially given the circumstances. So for anyone else celebrating birthdays or big special occasions in quarantine, I feel you. I know it's not ideal, but just make the most of it. All that to say, April is a really special month to me, but May is just that much more special because my daughter turns 1 this month. It's crazy, so we're definitely going to be celebrating that big here in the next week or so. So the first favorite that I want to share with you guys is what I have been using for my nails. Obviously, I'm not going to get my nails done at all, and I don't remember the last time I had a French manicure. It was a long time ago. But I have been really loving these press-on nails by Kiss. I have been using these, and it honestly has kind of turned me off of going to get my nails done because it takes 5 seconds. All you have to do is just glue them right on, and I think the impression that I had of press-on nails was kind of back in the day in high school, and they would fall off after 2 hours of wearing them. But these stay on for 7 days at least in my experience, and all you have to do is put a dot of glue, and it comes with the glue. This is what it looks like. It comes with this glue. You put a dot of glue on the nail, the underside of the nail, and you put a dot of glue on your fingernail, and you hold it for 5 seconds. I count kind of slowly, or I count quickly to 10 seconds, and that is it. And then you just do it to all of your nails, and you have enough in here for 2 different manicures. And I think this is something like $5.99. So 2 manicures for $5.99 for nails that look like they were done at the salon. But the reason I've been using the French is because, let me get one of these out to show you. It's because the nail is a little bit clear at the bottom, and it's super, super thin. So it looks a lot more natural and it's a lot more foolproof than the ones that are totally colored, because with those you have to get really, really close to your cuticle, otherwise it really does look like a press-on nail. And like I said, because these are more clear and skin colored at the bottom, they're a lot more forgiving if it's not a perfect matchup with the size of your nail. So I highly recommend those, just kind of as a treat yourself thing if you like to have your nails done. It just makes me feel so much more put together, and it's so cheap. Another kind of quarantine related favorite is the L'Oreal Magic Root Cover-Up, the temporary gray spray. I'm not fully gray, but I have a few little grays that'll pop up here and there. And because my hair is so dark, you can see it so easily. It's not like it blends in with the rest of my hair. It's just kind of like a black and white contrast. So this has saved me on days where I have a really obvious looking gray that's driving me crazy, on days where I want to film a video and I don't want you to see random grays sprinkled in here and there. All it is basically makeup for your hair. It's temporary, so you just kind of spray it in to cover whatever you need to cover, and it'll wash out when you wash your hair that night. The only thing I'll say about it is that after you put it in, you need to wait a couple of minutes before you touch your hair again, because otherwise you'll get that kind of color on your hands. It does transfer a little bit. But on days where I don't wash my hair and I still have worn this throughout the day, I never have it on my white pillows. It doesn't transfer onto my furniture or anything. It's just those few minutes after you put it on that you have to be a little bit careful. So another quarantine favorite. Love that stuff. The next couple of products are SPF products that I've been using. I've talked about this one on my channel before, but I have to put it in my favorites because it's just so great. It's the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Face Mist. It's a sunscreen in the form of a mist. So I apply my sunscreen in the morning, and then kind of throughout the day when I feel like I need to reapply it, it's been a few hours, rather than removing all of my makeup, I'll just spray this on top of whatever it is that I'm already wearing, and I feel like it just gives me that added protection that I need, because there's really not much else to do than go outside in our driveway. We have like a little blow-up pool for our baby, and we go for lots of walks, so I feel like we're trying to be outside as much as we can just in our community, and this gives me the peace of mind that I am protecting my skin as much as I possibly can. This next one is something that one of you guys recommended in the comments. I read every single one of your comments, and one of you said you had been using this CeraVe hydrating sunscreen. It might have been on my evening skincare routine video, and I of course purchased it because I love CeraVe, and it has an SPF of 30, and it has a sheer tint to it, and it is very sheer. It's not going to be like a BB cream or anything. It just barely evens out your skin tone, but for every day, I really, really like it. I apply it all over my face, all over my neck, and it just gives a tiny bit of coverage and just makes your skin look really glowy, and obviously it protects your skin from the sun. What I will say about this is that it is a little bit greasy feeling, so especially if you have oily skin, just be aware of that. But that kind of leads me to another favorite that I've been using in combination with this because I really like it, and it is the Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Talc-Free Pressed Powder. This one has an SPF of 30 in it as well, so I'm just all about the SPF these days because we're outside so much. And I'm now 30, so I really need to be aware of protecting my skin. So I like to set all of the places where I don't want that shine after applying this with this powder. It's a win-win because not only does it mattify where I want to have it mattified, but it also adds some protection. So throughout the day when I get shiny, I can reapply this to wherever I want to mattify, which is also re-upping my SPF, and then go in with this and just spray it down to remove that powdery look and add more SPF. So these three products have been some of my go-tos for long days in the sun. The next product I've been loving, you've probably noticed if you read the description box that says kind of the makeup that I'm wearing in all my videos, and I have been wearing this non-stop. It is the e.l.f. bronzer. This is the primer infused bronzer, and this is in the shade Forever Sunkissed. I love this bronzer. It goes on so beautifully. It's super blendable, and this shade specifically is a really natural looking shade that you can wear even on days where you're not doing a full-blown makeup look. It's e.l.f., so it's super, super affordable, and I was really pleasantly surprised by this. I have a lot of bronzers that I love, and I wasn't really looking for a new favorite, but right now this is the only one that I'm reaching for. It lasts all day long, and it just goes on so smoothly. There's no kind of splotchiness. It doesn't stick to anything on the skin. It's a really beautiful formula, and I highly recommend it. And then the last product that I've been really loving ever since I filmed that Milani video is this Milani Cheek Kiss blush. I have been a Flower Beauty ride or die when it comes to liquid blushes. To me, there was just none that could compete with it, but this one has to be a very, very close second, and this color is just gorgeous. It's a little bit of a bronzy color, so if you don't love the really, really pink blushes, this shade Nude Flush is for you. It blends beautifully on top of makeup. It doesn't mess up your foundation underneath, and it stays in place all day long. I want to get every color of this now that I have it because the formula is just that good. So that is going to be it for my April favorites. I'm actually thinking about doing a Q&A, so if you have any questions, whether it be personal or makeup related, leave them down in the comments below and I will keep track of them for my next Q&A video. But don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and click that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.